Assalamualaikum, my name is Elc590 binti Jaafar. Never before in history have all schools in Malaysia and the majority of countries around the world had to be closed at the same time due to the spread of disease caused by a virus. To prevent infection from COVID-19 among students, government has decided to change the structure of learning and teaching from direct learning and teaching in the institution to the online class. Changing the method and environment of study is not easy for some students. The biggest concern is that it might lead to mental health problems among them. Before we get into the specifics, let's define what mental health is about. Mental health is a situation when an individual realizes his potential to be resilient to the stresses of life, to work productively, and to contribute to the society. It also refers to the way we think, the way we act, the way we face problems and solve them, and also the way we interact with others. There are some common mental health problems, which is depression, anxiety disorder, and also panic disorder. We will discuss the two main effects of online class on mental health, which is it will increase the stress and anxiety, and also it can cause the virtual learning fatigue. For the first is for the first effect is it can increase the stress and anxiety. Alongside the lack of social interaction, online class structure can affect teens and kids in a number of ways. Other teens may experience difficulty concentrating or staying focused while at home. And for some adolescent and young adult, being in front of others on video can lead to its own anxieties. Students may find it difficult to receive the extra education support they need to succeed and feel overloaded to complete the task. Based on the research by University Technical Malaysia Melaka, 2 over 3 of university students who took part in this research feel overloaded when they're following up with their online course, while the rest of the students declared they have no feelings of overload. There could be many reasons for this. Firstly, previous research has reported that instructors have exhibited excessive concern for finishing the syllabus on that time, resulted them to being less concerned about the student's situation. As many parents know, being a teenager or young adult is often challenging enough. However, additional pressures placed on students can exacerbate normal anxieties and stresses. The second effect of online class is it can create virtual learning fatigue. What is virtual learning fatigue actually? It's spending a significant amount of time online can be exhausting for both students and teachers. This effect is also called referred to as Zoom fatigue. A day full of video interactions is mentally draining in part because our brains are unable to process information the way they are accustomed to. Zoom fatigue symptoms include difficulty concentrating, physical exhaustion, anxiety when entering or participating in a class, irritability, headache, and eye strain. When we interact in person, our brain pick up on a variety of non-verbal cues, which is tone and pitch of voice, facial expressions, eye contact, and body language. When it's difficult or impossible to pick up on these cues, our brain must work harder to interpret the information that it's receiving. On its own, this can cause extra mental fatigue. When this is coupled with the constant self-awareness of being on camera in front of others, stress levels can easily begin to rise. Based on the current situation, online class is no longer an option. Parents can create a designated workspace to focus and feel productive. If necessary, use room divider, furniture, or clear out storage space to create a distraction-free area. Encourage healthy habits. Make sure them to get healthy amount of sleep. This is important, especially true for young adults in college. With classes spaced out through the day, it can be easy for a college student taking virtual classes at home to fall into the trap of late night followed by sleeping in too late. Encourage your child to get a healthy amount of sleep. As for exercise, there are plenty of both indoor and outdoor options to keep your kids active. Walks and bike rides are great ways to stay active while maintaining appropriate social distance from others. Last but not least, teens and young adults still look to their parents for support and guidance. Provide encouragement and hopefulness can make a considerable difference in the mental health of the entire family. Thank you.